Not gonna lie, I like empanadas real crazy. So we about to see. We about to see if this joint good. I see FC College. What it do? Back with another video for y'all. You feel me? Today we finna slide to Rincon restaurant and cafe. Me no black Bobby. Me no black Bobby. We about to go get some Spanish food. It's gonna be the picky eater edition, obviously. And there's a parking spot. Ooh. And we about to take this parking spot right here, kid. Come check out my brother's restaurant. You feel me? I heard this joint one of the best Spanish foods in town. Low key. You feel me? So hopefully I like what I get, you know what I'm saying, what I try, and hopefully we help boost this establishment up, you know what I'm saying? But either way, even if we don't boost it up, at least they gain a customer, you feel me? So we about to go in here, about to go try this joint. And yeah, I hope y'all like the content I've been dropping. You know what I'm saying? If not, just let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Ha.
En la tierra del merengue, donde nace el tambor, bajo el sol de mi Quisqueya, se baila con sabor. Desde Punta Cana al Cibao, la gente siempre ríe.
Alright, so you're looking at the menu right now. You seeing what my picky ass wants. Excuse my language, picky self. Let's get in here, man. Let's get in here. Tenders, steak. This is a steak marinated in traditional island spices. We definitely trying the empanadas. I'm gonna give me a beef and cheese, a steak and cheese. I ain't really a coffee and tea type of boy. Have you? I don't know. Have you been noticing the comments lately? First, right? They've been saying the camera person talks too much. They don't like that, right? And then second, right? Nah, hold on. Second, right? Have you peeped the TikTok comments? L camera person. Why would she pick Jamaican jerk? Why would she pick dry rub? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they've been going at you on the gram. I mean on TikTok. So I think it's time you start listening. You on lunch too or not? Can I alright, so for the lunch, if I do the beef steak, can I do it with just white rice?
Rice and beans?
Can I not do beans? And then let me see. Can I do one beef and cheese empanada and two steak and cheese? They put it to go, but I'm gonna eat it here though. But just in case, cause I can't stay the whole time. Or can you not do that? All right, yeah, that's it.
I prefer to go.
Yeah, at least or just the steak and the rice. All right, y'all. That shit going on, right? All right. So they came out with the beef and cheese and the steak and cheese. Not gonna lie, I like empanadas real crazy. So we about to see. We about to see if this joint good. All right, we gonna try to drink. What was it called? Parcha. All right, we gonna try this. What's it? Passion fruit. Yeah, this my type of drink for sure. You can definitely taste the fruit in here. You know, like when you if y'all don't know, like when you blend up like a smoothie or something with fruits and you taste like the little fruits. I'm getting that. Like, yeah, I'm getting that. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's like if you ever blended up a strawberry or like strawberry kiwi and get that little like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's doing nice though. Would I rate it? I give it an 8 out of 10. For sure. All right, let's go with the beef and cheese. Hold on, gotta take a few more bites, y'all. Okay. That's a nice empanada right there. Um, seasoned cool. It's a good amount of meat. At first though, I bet it was like you know what I'm saying all shell and shit. We gotta work on that, but you know what I'm saying I feel like that's like damn near almost every place though. I don't know why, because I have had a place where that joint was packed up, but we not gonna tell. But the cheese is nice. It's not like overly seasoned. Like I probably say like it's like a good amount. If you don't like things that are where you could like crazy taste the seasoning, then you will like this. Because like I said, it's like a perfect blend with the cheese. I don't know. It's a good joint though for sure. I would like a little bit more seasoning, but you know what I mean. That's just me though. They call me the seasoning man. You're now we about to try the steak and cheese. Y'all know the rule for the first bite or two in the empanada won't be crushed. I actually got a little bit of steak, and I'm not gonna lie, it's my first time ever having a steak and cheese. Steak mad tender. What the boy be saying? Tenderized. All right, so steak is flavorful. Definitely a good amount in there for sure, 100%. It mixes good with the cheese. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is my first time ever having this. I ain't gonna lie, this is a good joint, chat. This is a good joint. I would definitely get this again. Steak and cheese. You're definitely getting your money's worth. Packed up with steak. All right, so I devoured the beef and cheese, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna have to say that steak and cheese, that joint's something different. I ain't gonna lie, I like that joint. I'm gonna say the beef and cheese was probably, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. And I'm gonna say for the steak and cheese, I'm gonna say 8.5. Yeah, I'm gonna say steak and cheese 8.5. So we about to move to the steak and rice. All right, yo. So this the beef steak, that beef steak. But it was supposed to come with like some other stuff, but you know, it's the picky eater edition, right? Y'all know me. I ain't even with all this raw onions and shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? They trying to have me in motherfuckers' faces.
Hi, sir!
You know what I'm saying? The owner goes, you know what I'm saying, puts himself to work too. So small establishment, good size establishment, but you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to work, get something bigger and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that work in. Tenderism. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Now look, looks could be deceiving. I also learned something new. There's a difference between in the Spanish culture and community. There's a difference between how the Puerto Rican community and the Dominicans do their bistec. You feel me? Um, there's another word that's added to it. I'm not gonna lie, but y'all know me. I'm just a dickhead, so it's like bistec. I'm gonna just keep saying that, but it's a little different because, and that was like one of the things I had said. I was like, yo, I thought y'all usually like sauce this joint up and all that, but it's definitely supposed to come with like red beans. I guess they do that in the Dominican culture. I couldn't really tell you exactly what the Puerto Rican culture does, but just know that there is a difference. But I'm telling y'all right now, though, I'm a picky eater. And for some steak and rice, this is good. The steak is seasoned, it's flavorful, and tenderism. Feel me? Shit. Like I said, I mean, I'm picky. I don't know if he does like peppers, or I don't know if they do like red peppers, green peppers. But honestly, like maybe like some red peppers, green peppers would have been cool with this. Like the joints that you cook on the grill and stuff. But I'm saying I don't know what they do, but just for some steak and rice, some regular steak and rice, like I said, it didn't look appealing. I won't lie to y'all. It did not. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn. He gave me some reassurance. He said, yo, I'm telling you, you're not gonna need all that. The steak is juicy, it's flavorful, it makes up for that. He wasn't lying, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna have to say, for as picky as I am, and you want literally just steak and rice, I literally think I'm gonna have to rate this. Not gonna lie, chat. This is the Clips Fault edition, the Picky Eater edition. I'm gonna have to rate this. I think I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. It's a different way of seasoning a steak than how I usually season my steak. I like that because it's a different way and it's good. You feel me? So like for picky eaters, we love when, I guess you could say, we find something unique. And this to me is unique. The way that they season their steak is different from how I season my steak. And it was good. Let's give a round of applause. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. You feel me? We don't got a soundboard. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to do our own claps out here. But yeah, W's in the chat for sure. Like I said, if you literally just want some steak and rice, if you like the raw onions and all that, hey, by all means necessary, do your thing, champ. That ain't for me. And what's for you ain't for me. And what's for me might not be for you. Yeah. But W's in the chat for Rincon. I'm gonna say the overall rating today for the Spanish food, the Picky Eater edition, I say they get an 8.5 from me. 8.5 out of 10. I think this is a great restaurant. Y'all should stop by, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this restaurant. You feel me? Come out here, try it for yourselves, please. You probably never even heard of Rincon. Rincon. You might have, and you just never went there. I hope this video, you know what I'm saying, helps get you to this restaurant to go try it. Like I said, the steak and cheese empanada, never had that before. I've had curry goat, beef and cheese, chicken and cheese. I think I even had the oxtail when I was out Jamaica. I don't know why I'm saying I had the oxtail. Yeah, I've never had the steak and cheese though. So that was unique. I give them a +1 on that. That was my first time trying it, and it was a banger. You feel me? So I would love for y'all to try that, get to experience that. I'm telling y'all, yo, Rincon. They get an 8.5 out of 10 overall. For the empanadas, I'm probably giving them. I'm probably saying they're in the 8 to the 8.5 range for the empanadas, for sure. Come out here, try it for yourselves, please. That's my rating. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get on my ass about this, but listen, I see FC College. You know what I'm saying? Gave y'all some Spanish food. Y'all do what y'all want with this information. I hope they see y'all soon. They will see me again soon. But yeah, I see FC. It's Clips for Community College. Over and out.